Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. This is my planner share part 3. So I shared first about all my happy planners, then I shared about my my little travel mini planner that's also, it's the one I'll carry in my purse, it's the one that I do my devotional on the go, that's where I keep everything in that. And then now I'm coming back because I've been asked, well, what are you going to do this year? You're going to do different things. So I am doing some things differently, and I'm not. So I'm still using my Amy Tangerine classic size happy planner. I've kind of done the Franken plan, I think that's what you call it, way of doing it. I would be glad to do a more in-depth walkthrough if you guys are interested. I put everything I needed in there for kind of my catch-all planner. So then these are my other planners. So let me share with you what I'm doing. So I still have this one that I've been using. It's an Erin Condren. I've been using it for the channel, but I don't think it's working for me. So I may change up how I use this planner. I'm not sure yet how, and it may just be a collage type planner, like a vision planner for the week. I don't know. I mean, I've done the yearly vision boards and I've done a monthly vision board, but I don't know yet. I'm not quite sure. This may be a doodle. I don't know. This may be a doodling planner. I just haven't decided yet. So this is coming to the side, getting that one out of the way. I will still continue to use the Hobby Lobby planner as my work partnership planner. So I have the partnership, the tax practice, etc. will all be in here, and that's what this planner will still be continued to use for. This, I saw it. They have the exact same planner out right now at Hobby Lobby. I got it for $8 and some change. And you know what it was? There's a little bit of paint right there. That's why. So the planner's in perfect condition. I have no problems with it. And it works great. Now, I don't use the main calendar. I just use the weekly on this. So anyway, so that will continue to be my work planner for 2019 or 2020. Hold on. Sorry, I've got my phone ringing. Oh, and I'm going to have to call back. That's my aunt, so I need to call her back. All right. And she's so sweet. Okay. Let's see. Next, so I've got all these other planners, and you're looking at this going, what overkill? Well, some of these were given to me for free. 2 were free. One came with a big, I'll share more about that later, project. And then this one I just found it to check out at TJ Maxx. So, you know, some of these are clearance, some of these are not. You know, that kind of a thing. So this is a daily planner that I received for free. It is from Our Daily Bread, a ministry that we love. Each month, hold on, let me see here. So it starts off with a wonderful devotional. It's about a lighthouse. How can I not love it? It also each month has scripture on it, and it's a great planner to use. It has the weekly version, and it's somewhat horizontal with some vertical space. It gives you, you know, the current month or the month, the current month, the month to come. So there's just a lot of good things about this. But because it is a lined planner, I'm going to use it for handwriting. I have wanted to work on my handwriting for so many years. My handwriting is horrible. It's a mix of all these different artistic type messy handwritings. And I'm never going to share this because my handwriting's horrible, but I want to work on it. So I thought this was a way that I could work on it. So this is just going to be plain old handwriting calendar every day. And this, again, it was free. And there's devotionals every, I think, quarter. So it's really beautiful. I love this ministry. If you do want a devotional, a daily devotional, this is a great devotional. It's one that fits in your purse. You can take it in your briefcase. You can put it in your car. I give these away. Once I use them, we go through them each month. We receive them for free. For free. Yes. And then I pass them on with a tract and usually a gift card for homeless. And I've never had anybody say no, get angry, throw them down. They take it all. So, and I even drive back and they're not on the ground when I come back. So, anyways, long story short, love this ministry. We've been long time followers of them and long time friends with them, so to speak. So, We appreciate them so, so much. This is a great planner. Okay, now, I also love this ministry. So, anybody who's followed this channel, I've shared before about how much Johnny Erickson Tata so impacted me as a young girl. Her story, my mom taught special ed. She worked with orthopedically handicapped kiddos. I spent my summers working there. I eventually taught special ed. And I got to meet Johnny Erickson Tata, golly, maybe 10 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long. I could hardly breathe. I could hardly speak. I was just so amazed. My husband had to step in, and we stood and talked for the longest time. And just her journey, her difficulties, her coming to the Lord, her coming to grips with what had been given to her, and she would tell you it's a gift of the quote tragedy in her life, as people would see it. She sees it as a blessing, and she has created the most phenomenal ministry to everyone. And then she also has, with that, a ministry for special needs, and they help find wheelchairs for those in need, etc. And I mean, they have camps. It's amazing. She and her husband. So she is an amazing woman of God. She's written tremendous devotionals. She's written tremendous books. There's, I think, one or two movies of her life, at least one. She has 2 books out about her journey. I just can't say enough that if you are feeling really frustrated in your life, please, I encourage you, go pick up Johnny Erickson Tata. It's Johnny and Friends is the ministry, and pick up one of her books. It will totally change your day. Totally change your day. So, this is going to be my prayer. This is going to be my prayer calendar. So, I pray specifically for everyone who's a part of our channel. Anybody who asks me to pray specifically. I've always had prayer journals. I have a war room journal that I want to keep differently. So this is going to be a part of my overall prayer journey. So I pray for people I meet at grocery stores. I pray for people I meet in restaurants. People ask me all the time to pray, and they ask me to pray for them. I have a lady that asked me to pray for her like 4 years ago. Her number's still on my phone, and she sends me texts asking for prayer. I met her when I got my hair cut, like 4 years ago in Houston. So I love that. I mean, I've been praying for some people, 20, 30 years. That is a blessing. That is a privilege. And what better place in such a gorgeous, beautiful journal. She did the artwork, I believe, or is that, no, I think these are real flowers. Hold on, let me see. I can't remember. Okay. Paralyzed as a result of a diving accident at age 17, Johnny is known worldwide for her courage in the face of adversity. She painted the art used throughout the planner by holding brushes in her mouth. The distinctive style of Johnny's art is matched by her inspirational insights throughout her writings. Be blessed, be inspired. So, yes, she did the art throughout. There's scripture on every page, on every week. There's scripture. I love that. It's a horizontal planner. This is a great planner to I purchased this. It is a great planner to purchase to support the ministry, as well as it's a great planner for your gratitude journal, your prayer journal, whatever you'd like to use it as. So this is going to be my prayer journal. My kind of like catch-all prayer journal, so to speak. My war room binder will be specific to the channel. So, and I'll share that on another day when we get closer to the war room Bible study. Okay, this gorgeous, gorgeous planner I got from the Daily Grace Planner. I had received a huge discount code and a gift card. So the Daily Grace Planner is going to be used for my youngest. So she still lives at home. My husband is like, you really, because I used to send out emails of what everybody had to do for their part for that day. And part of her college journey is working on the house and working on the property. So, like for today, she's working in the kitchen right now. And I'm specifically said trash. She's already done trash. She'll check it off. She's doing the dishes right now while we're talking. She's moved all the fruit to the new freezer drawer that I set up, and she worked on her bedroom. So she's almost finished this list. So, I mean, I just know because I keep hearing her and seeing her and doing the things she's doing. And then she gets scripture every day. We can write notes to each other, you know. I can write a prayer for her. I know, isn't that neat? I mean, every day when she opens this up, she could read the prayer I write for her. And then just any kind of miscellaneous, like this worked, this didn't work, whatever we want to say down here at the end of the day. Or great job, you did a great job on. Wouldn't that be a great thing to read at the end of the day? And then we go to the next day, and we go to the next day, and we go to the next day. I will literally leave this open on this table for the rest of the time. And she'll come in, she'll read, she'll see what she needs to do, she'll check it off as she does it, and then I can leave it out, my husband can see what she's done, etc. So, ta-da, found a way to use this gorgeous, gorgeous planner. And again, Daily Grace is dailygracecompany.com, and I think they only have what they have. It's an undated planner. You just have to go from that. So, and once they run out, I'm not sure if they restock. I really don't know. So be sure you check if you want that particular planner. This, I'm going to say to the end. Hold on. So this is the planner that I will keep open for my family. I've already started filling in some things. Hold on. So this I got at TJ Maxx, and I got it for a really good price. It was at the checkout when I checked out. And anybody who knows me knows how much I love llamas. So it just had to be. So I've already started filling in our, like I want to keep record of when the young man comes and works on our property. I want to make sure that I have things down for us that we're planning to do. And then you have a place for notes. One is a graph. One is like a dot grid type lines. But, I mean, I can draw projects in here I'm wanting to do this month, etc. So this month it was fridges and freezers. And it's also going to be our pantry, and then pack down Christmas. So that's the main thing right now. And then I'm able to go back in here on a daily, and I'm able to like put notes. And I'm going to cover those up. So I can put notes for us each week. So it ends with, and I'll fill this out later, more note paper, contacts, which I don't know if I'll put them in here, but internet resources I might put in here. And then finally, yearly goals. So it is, here's a map of Europe and the United States and just other basic information, conversion tables, equivalents, a world map, and there you go. So this was very inexpensive. I think I got it for $6.99. I think it was regularly $10. I picked this up at the checkout at TJ Maxx. Love it. It will sit out next to my daughter's calendar, and will just be there. That's our family. So, last but not least, I was introduced to a gal via one of the many online classes that I do, or conferences I do. And she developed something called the Productive Home CEO Planner, New Year 2020, Organized 365, whatever you want to go with. Because we took on so much with my parents, with my dad's business, and his partnership, we have just felt so behind in everything. And so I listened to one of her free online conferences, and as well as doing things in, in the conference that I first saw her in. I just really, really loved what she had to say. She's a teacher by profession. She works at home now. Her name is Lisa Woodruff, and just a really smart gal. And she's developed a system that's called a Sunday box. And I have yet to get mine set up. I'm going to set it up when my husband goes back to work on Monday. I'm going to take the time and just read every drop of information. I'm also setting up a what's called an entrepreneur box, but that box will be for the channel. So, because we get so much in on this channel, I want to make sure that I take care of everything and process it just right. And I will probably eventually set up a business box as well, but we're just not quite there yet. So this is, it just kind of gives you all just lots of encouragement, roles and responsibilities, things that you need to think through. What do you do? What do you not do in the home? Take a deep breath, what you delegate, what you plan and you've neglected, or what you've planned and you've done. Maintain status quo, what you have to do to just keep things moving, which I feel like that's what we've done now for several years, many years, 4 years at least. This is a brain dump place, and I mean, look at this. Look at your brain dump list. Must be done by me immediately, must be done, but not by me, must be done, must get done, but not immediately. Delegate, delete, on someday list. So I love that. That's a great example of what we should be doing. Then divide and conquer gives you the different things that you can do to divide and conquer on your list. Mapping our goals. We can work on our goals all the way through 2023. I know. Understanding Lisa's 3 years. I love this. Lisa's 3 in her years. So she does the school year, September to December, the new year, January to May, the summer, June through August. So I break mine down a little bit differently, but it's essentially the same. And then goal planning, 21 months. So I love this. These are the things that we want to think of now and in the future. And you have videos that go with all this. So you're never just blindly going through things. My goals, my self goals, my home goals, my family goals, my finance goals. I know. And it's the 100-day 100-day organizer program. So this gets you through the first 100 days. So it gives you podcasts to tune into, videos to watch, etc. Creating routines, my morning, my afternoon, and evening. Not all my days are the same, because when my daughter goes to school, she has been going to one school and then another school on another set of days. And so I had 2 sets of days. So I would divide that in half, and I would do it that way if I were setting this up from last year or last semester. I think we're going to be on one campus this year. Praise God. So how to use this, it gives you all the information here. Tips for success. Establish your Sunday basket. That's what I was talking about. She gives you places to take notes on the videos or the podcast. And then she gives you a weekly spread. So, hold on. I'm going to try to open this up for you guys. So, if you didn't notice, this is a quarterly calendar. So you buy 3 of these a year. This came with the kit, so I'm totally good with that. So, you get a place to plan your meals, your top 3 things to do, your morning, afternoon, evening, and your 100-day focus, your prep week. See your dashboard. So you go with that. And the dashboard, you'll understand more about that. So here is the bookmark that she gives you. It's laminated. It fits in your planner. And it walks you through your Sunday basket workshop. It helps you go through all that as you prep for the week. You can also use an erase marker, and you can set your goals. So, I mean, everything has a purpose, and I really enjoy that. And then here's your monthly, and then we go into different things. Sorry, I had to quickly close that. Sorry. She gives you a place to put your budget on that page that I quickly went by. She also gives you things to work on. So week 1, we're going to have kitchen zones. We're going to have prep zone, cleaning zone, specialty zone, cook zone, storage zone. There you go. And we're going to plan that, and we're going to plan getting it together. So, I love she breaks it all down. She lets you think it through. And even if she doesn't do it exactly like the way I do it, it's still, like, I can, like, cross something out and say, I don't have a stand mixer, so I'll take that out and I'll put my blenders and juicers. That would be there. You know, that kind of a thing. So, and then she gives you the weekly. And then she gives you week 2 food prep. And then week 2 food prep again. All the different things. Salty, sweet, fiberful, protein packed, meals, breakfast, lunch. You know, you've worked with that. And because usually we pre-prep breakfast and lunch. If you're, if you work out of the house, I never didn't have that prepped. I always had that prepped ahead. So I like that that's done. And then your dinners can be made fresh. You can write that across here. And then you go back through again for the same week. And then it just continues on. 3 and 4. So you're doing different parts of the house throughout the month. I mean, if you do this for a full year, your house is going to be great. So, all right, and that's how we continue to go on. And just so, since I had already done that, that's what the financial portion looks like. And then, in the back, she gives you all kinds of references. How to sort a drawer or shelf. You know, things like this. It's just basic 101 info. Podcast list. You can put the number down and what that podcast was about. How fantastic is that? Paper organizing retreat. She has that every year. I think, is it once or twice a year? I can't remember. But, and then she gives you your 2020 year at a glance, which is fantastic. And then she gives you additional paper to work through, like week 1 kitchen zones, how you want to organize it. I mean, you could literally draw your kitchen out there. And then bill payment record, define your zones, and then books to read, shows to watch. Barely used items, maybe you want to sell them, maybe you want to give them away. Cleaning schedules, and then my progress. And then you finish with this one, and that, of course, is Lisa. So, and then you get another planner. So you have to buy 3 of these a year. I'm going to use this as my home planner. So my home needs major help. And I'm also going to use my project for any of the renovations. Hold on, let me grab that. I've also got this from the Happy Life, and it is like project goals, today's date, planning steps, action steps, due date. So this is going to be for my renovations. So like today, when my husband went to get all the supplies to work on our path to the cottage and the office, he was so cute. He came and showed me where he'd already done like a third of the path. And he was like, hey, look at it. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks fantastic. And I said, well, is it going to be a little wider? And he goes, yeah, it's going to be 4 feet wide. And I was like, okay. And he's so cute. And so that, when he went to go get the supplies, he was like, this cost, you know. And I said, no way. And he goes, yes way. So these are the things that I want to use. You always know that when you plan a project, you're probably going to go over. So with that in mind, I want to be very careful about that. So even my projects within the channel, I want to be careful. So anyways, because it can get out of hand very quickly. And you know me, it's got to try, touch it all. And I was the same way about curriculum, but I am getting better in that it can only be on sale, it can only be clearance, it can only be gifted or gift carded, or it can be something that, like a gift somebody gives to me, and this is a gift. So thank you, my friend, and who's been encouraging me for a while through this process. I just want to say thank you. And she's really quick to say, you're not going to get your house cleaned up overnight. You're not going to have your files perfectly, perfected overnight. It didn't get there overnight. It's not going to get done overnight. But over a series of time, you will be able to work through those without being totally overwhelmed. So for me, my goal is to get rid of all filing cabinets. She does not use filing cabinets. She puts everything in a notebook binder. And I am super excited because I'm a teacher. I love notebook binders. It works perfectly for me. I have arthritis, so opening filing cabinet drawers, bending down, sorting through. What a pain. What a pain. So the thought of doing everything in a notebook totally floats my boat. It's easy access for my husband. He can get at it. Instead of saying, can you go get this blah, blah, blah for me? And I'd be like, oh, man, now I got to go dig that out. Which file is it in? Which drawer is it in? That kind of a thing. And so now I want to take everything down to notebooks. So I'm telling you right now, I won't have this done in a year. It's a 365, but I'm telling you, I hear more and more people that are involved in this. A lot of them can do it in a year. Most of them do it in a year. But then there's people like us that have extenuating circumstances. So, and I'm going to have some surgery this year. So I know there are things that aren't going to get done. But we're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was my Planner 101 rundown for 2020. It includes my home, my projects, my channel, my work, my daughter, everything. So, yeah. And maybe it's overkill. But this year, it's all about notebooks and books. It is not about drawers and boxes. It is about notebooks and books. And if I can get to that, I would be thrilled. I am so exhausted at going through box after box after box after box. And I'm so exhausted at going through drawer after drawer after drawer after drawer. So, and even my daughter-in-law was so sweet about it. She said, well, maybe you should get a scanner. And I was like, I know, but my husband always debates the scanner. He's an IT guy, and he's always like, yeah, but you got to have a backup, and and so I don't know. We may do that, but whatever we need to have tangible, we'll have in paper, and we'll put it in a notebook. So I will keep you updated if you're interested on how this works out, and is it worth the investment. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to let you go. I'm hoping our lunch is finally ready. I think it's getting closer to 5 now. Let me see. And my daughter's been working so hard on it. She's been so sweet about it. It is, oh goodness, I know what happened. It's 4:12, so it's time to eat breakfast and lunch. I still haven't even finished my cookies. All right, guys. I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to do some paper planner videos. Plan with me. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Tell me what you're doing this year. I would love to know what planners you're using and how you're using them. And I'm not going to literally decorate each planner. No. I will not do the family. I will not do this home one. I will not do that at all. I will not decorate these. Maybe eventually I will, but for right now I'm not. I'm going to keep it simple. The only ones I'll decorate will be my Amy Tangerine, my Faith Planner, probably my work, and then I've got to also come back. I'll have one more planner video, and it will be my Erin Condren Mini Petite. So, all right, friends. Again, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Come on back. Subscribe. We'd love to have you. And say hello. I love to say hi back. Okay, guys. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye-bye.